the fact that an event model is addressable by both the highly technical person and the person that's the stakeholder and is paying for it and knows exactly what they want, or even someone delegated by them to do that. The fact that those roles are working effectively together for moving the system forward is something that's new. And so there's the collaboration part there's an underpinning of that. The collaboration doesn't happen unless the fruits of that collaboration are something that's actionable and that's usable. Collaboration is actually working effectively to build consensus as to how things are going to be built, and that underpinning is the design. I like to say that this is information architecture. Information architecture is really understanding how information flows to the system, and that's both equally important on the business side, and it is also important on the equally important on the development side. We've had silos of this because on the business side we had BPMN saying the business people can draw beautiful flowcharts to say how something works, and then developers are scratching their heads, like, that's a weird notation. It's got all these weird symbols and all these different things. Why should I learn something else? Same thing happened a bit to UML when it got pushed out of Grady's hands to be a programming language when it wasn't designed to be. It was designed to be a set of optional diagrams to use for different purposes. Now people took it as an all or nothing, and they all used it specifically as a case tool to basically build systems to be kind of the programming language that event modeling is meant to be. So, that's kind of where I see the future of the next thing is really about not whether you're doing just design and you have these long phases in Waterfall, and not just to be reactionary as some people might think Agile is, but it's really about being able to not pigeonhole yourself either as Agile or Waterfall, but to really have that focus be shiftable from either I need to know exactly what I'm doing or I'm experimenting. Do I have a way to communicate and collaborate with everyone involved that will make sure everyone's working together and building things without waste? And so, that's why an event model is just one giant blueprint, and everyone goes through it to get coordination and the requirements and everything, and all communication is done through it, at least in our ideal projects that we would take over and implement.